Hey everyone, now this is the first emergency video I've had to make because I've got to make a correction to what I said on the video yesterday about the ISP being at fault. Turns out it was me being a dumb cunt, as I did say I was at the end of that last video. So just briefly, I had heaps of issues getting a different DHCP client working with the ISP that had a different client identifier to the other DHCP client that always did work. So we did the video and I went through it all, but then I had a good old chat with this guy here and we did a bit of back and forth and basically just did some thinking. Okay, so what happened, as a lot of people said, that the MAC address gets stored as your client identifier. Well, normally it is, but I had the extra stuff for my client identifier and I thought that's what the problem was. But it turns out, ultimately, it just needed a connection kick so it could have that new client identifier, which was more than the MAC address. The thing is, in all my testing over months, I mustn't have tried that different DHCP client fresh after a connection kick. The other one must have always kicked in first, which it set it as the client identifier, and then the one I wanted to never worked because that was already set. I find it hard to believe that in all that time I never had this one as the first attempt straight after a connection kick, but it must have. So anyway, this is the new and improved one. So forget that's VLAN 2. It's untagged going out. That's just my local VLAN. So you can see the DHCP Discover, and unlike the last video, it still works when I have all this stuff here. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but now I've disabled the other DHCP client, which also helps. I didn't actually know how to disable that originally. I only did that the other day when I thought, right, I've got to nut this thing out and figure what's going on. But also, check this out. Hi, I manage Aussie Broadband's DHCP servers. I'll help you out. And by that stage, I had it figured out. And you know they've got to be a good ISP when the people who work there get I love Linux on their number plate. But that just goes to show what top blokes Aussie Broadband are. I give them shit, I think it's fucked up, and they come back. But also you have to have a YouTube following to get that sort of response, I guess. So everything's a popularity contest. But either way, I reckon the makeup sex is going to be great because they're a fucking good company, obviously. And I've got all my IPv6 and stuff, so I'm back running. But yes, I did fuck up. It was just very coincidental that every single time I started that DHCP client, the other one had already been done after a connection kick. Anyway, now I know, learn something new every day. So I'll catch you next time with something, probably WireGuard, because I've got that going. I'll make a video on that soon maybe. But till then, take it easy.